Good morning, students. Our today's topic, this is Imogen from VOC Vidyalaya. Our today's topic, the first topic for today is punctuation marks. We are going to learn some 12 punctuation marks: full stop, comma, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamatory mark, quotation marks, apostrophe, hyphen, parenthesis, dash, and capital letters. So we are going to see where we are going to use these punctuation marks and along with some examples. Now moving to full stop and comma. Full stop is used at the end of a sentence. For example, I like him. Here you see a full stop. To end a sentence, you have to keep a full stop. Comma is used to separate related identities. For example, bada, pista, nuts all come under the same. They are related to each other. So to separate that in between badam and pista, we place a comma. Then semicolon and colon. A semicolon is used between two closely related independent clauses. You are much aware of what clauses are. A clause is a group of words with a subject and a predicate. So independent clauses, you know how related independent clauses are separated using a semicolon. They are not joined by a coordinating conjunction. You have to take care that the sentence is not a compound sentence. You shouldn't see any coordinating conjunctions there. So semicolon, your example goes like this. Let us go to the library to study. Because see, after this semicolon, the reason comes. It is the only place where I can concentrate. Why the person is going to the library to study? The adverbial clause of reason is here. So it is separated with a semicolon. So to separate two independent clauses, you have to use a semicolon. This is example 1. Now example 2 for semicolon is we had too many fumbles, we lost the game. So why we lost the game? We had too many fumbles is the adverbial clause of reason here. So because of this we lost the game. So these two independent clauses are separated by a semicolon. Now moving to colons. Colons are used in sentences to show that something is following. Like we would have come across so many things. Maybe in a shop we go and we see a list of things. What are the things available? Maybe in a hotel, a menu card. So this is where colons are mostly used. So colon example, these are the rules of grammar. Begin a sentence with capital letters. So after grammar we see colon. So this colon is used here saying that something is following this. After the colon, something is following. A list of things are following. Now moving to capital letters. Capital letters are used to begin a sentence and to begin proper nouns. Both the examples I have given in the same example. It begins with I. I begins with a capital letter. The sentence begins with I. I love India. India is a proper noun. It's a name of a country. Proper nouns are nothing but names. It's a name of a country. It begins with a capital letter. So both proper nouns and sentences, I have begun a sentence with a capital letter and proper nouns with a capital letter. Now moving to dashes. Now where are these dashes used? We come across dashes in our day-to-day life. When we do the Google reading of newspapers, we come across dashes in a very in very many situations we come across dashes. A dash is used to indicate a range or a pause. For example, you want to break the sentence in some place. Okay, so for that you use a dash. The song includes ragas, rap, pop. So it includes the following. These three things are included in the song. So you want to give a break there. You're using a dash, a pause or a range. So the song includes dash, ragas, rap and pop. Of course, ragas, rap and pop, related items, they are separated by commas and the sentence ends with a full stop. So now parenthesis. Where do you use this parenthesis? Parenthesis you would have come across in maths. It's very common. It's used to enclose incidental or extra information. For example, when I say A, when I say the subjects included are, the first subject is synonyms. When I say A is included in a parenthesis. And then the descriptors B is included in a parenthesis. So when you enclose incidental or extra information, you make use of this parenthesis. Moving to the next punctuation mark is our hyphen. Hyphen is used to join words or parts of words. We are looking for a dog-friendly hotel. Now, this dog-friendly is separated. A dog-friendly is given here. These are two words, but it is separated using a hyphen. It is pronounced as the same word. You don't say dog separately and friendly separately. Together they give a meaning. So dog friendly hotel. So when you say dog friendly in a combined sense, you use a hyphen in the middle. Now moving to apostrophes. Apostrophes are used to indicate position for nouns. The Imogen's class. When I say I take a class, I'm Imogen, and when it is my class, I use an apostrophe, Imogen's class. And when it is also used to shorten the verbs, ARER, to shorten the A, one apostrophe is used there. They are also friends. So here is where apostrophe is made use of. Now exclamatory sentences and exclamatory marks. An exclamatory sentence is used at the end of an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory mark is used at the end of an exclamatory sentence. Now we'll see an example. What a beautiful sight it is. You are expressing your view about the sight. So it is ending with an exclamatory mark. You can easily identify the sentence as an exclamatory sentence. Now question mark. Question mark is used at the end of an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence, there are two types. One is WH and the other one is rhetorical. Now you see yes or no, Question mark example, do you like him? What are you doing? It ends with a question mark here and here it ends with a question mark. Now do you like him is a yes or no question. You have to answer it as yes or no. And this is a WH question. What are you doing? So these two questions end up with a question mark. Always you take care that when you ask a question, you have to end it with a question mark. So this is one of the most important punctuation marks. Now our punctuation marks, we have seen the 12 punctuation marks and what are its uses, where it is used and how to use and things. Now moving on to coherent order. What is coherent order? Now coherent order is all about what happens after what. You have to arrange the sentences as per the storyline. So you have come across a lot of stories in your supplementary readers. Now I have prepared an example based on Tempest. Tempest is the story of how Miranda and Ferdinand come together as a couple. Now what happens? Now the sentences are jumbled. Ariel was instructed to bring Ferdinand to his cave. He ordered Ariel to torment the inmates of the ship. He raised a violent storm. Prospero released the good spirits. Prospero and Miranda came to an island and lived in a cave. Now these sentences are not related. They have to be arranged in a proper order to make sense. Now these 5 sentences I have taken from the lesson The Tempest. Now how to arrange them in a proper order, what happens, what you should be able to logically connect. That is what it is. Prospero and Miranda came to an island and lived in a cave. This happens first. After coming and living in the island, Prospero released the good spirits. He raised a violent storm. He ordered Ariel to torment the inmates of the ship. Ariel was instructed to bring Ferdinand to his cave. So this happens after this. Now Prospero and Miranda, they come to live in an island and they live in a cave. After that, Prospero, using his magical powers, he releases the good spirits from the trees. Now he wants to wreak their vengeance, why he was deserted and things like that. So something had happened in the past. He raises a violent storm in the ship and then he orders Ariel to torment the inmates of the ship. And then the Ariel was instructed to bring Ferdinand to his cave. Good morning students, this is Imogen from VOC Vidyalaya. Hope you enjoyed my previous video on punctuation marks and coherent order. Now today we are going to see about road map. How to go about answering the questions on road map. You will be well aware of. See, for example, this is used in our day-to-day life when people come and ask you for the route where they want to reach. Just like guiding them, you have to guide them. This is just a rough picture. I was not able to draw straight lines, but then I bothered to make a rough picture. Excuse me for that. Now this is Netaji Road. The stranger is here. Now it is not that you just say walk straight, just take a left and then take a left. You can just finish it off in just 3 lines. But then that is not the thing. You have to cover all the places which are there in between. For example, you have the library, you have the SBI Bank, you have the Gandhi Road, you have the Netaji Road, and then the main road, and then the bus stop, and then the petrol bunk, Bharati Nagar Road, everything you have. So you have to cover the places also. Wherever the stranger has to cross, you have to give him clear instructions, not just conclude him, go straight, take a left, walk straight, take a left, and then you will reach the petrol bunk. Bluntly, you can't give directions like that. You have to guide the stranger to the petrol bunk very carefully. What are the things he will face, because he is new to the place, he is strange to the place, he is a newcomer to the place. So where will be the Netaji Road, where he has to cross the Gandhi Road, and then to the right what will be there, to the left what will be there, and then how he reaches the Bharati Nagar, and then how he will come across the bus stop, and then he will reach the petrol bunk. So this is how it is. I'll just give you an example of how he has to walk. First, the stranger is there in Netaji Road. He has to cross the library, and then cross the SBI Bank, and then take a left. Take a right. From the stranger's end, he has to take a right, and then take a right on the main road, walk along the main road. On the left, you will see the Gandhi Road. Don't go to the Gandhi Road. And then come straight, cross the bus stop, then take a left. It is the Bharati Nagar. If you walk straight further, you will see the petrol bunk on the left. So this is how you will be guiding the stranger. I've given the answer here. Now go straight, turn right, walk along the main road, cross the Gandhi Road, turn left to Bharati Nagar, and next to the bus stop, you have the petrol bunk. I hope all the destinations are covered. First is he is walking along the main road, and then he is crossing the Gandhi Road. Next, he is going to the Bharati Nagar Road, and then next to the bus stop, and then he reaches the petrol bunk. Now all the destinations are covered. There is no need to just tell him take right, take left, and go straight. All these are blunt. Only if you write the locations, you will get the full 5 marks. So this is how you go about answering the roadmap directions. Always in practical life also, when you come across somebody asking you for the route, tell them very clearly, because you will be well aware of the areas you will be knowing, and then you have to guide the stranger clearly in your real life. Thank you. And then now moving on to picture presentation. Now picture presentation you will be well aware of how to answer. Now I have given a picture, an example picture of a coronavirus slide. This is a coronavirus slide. So you will be able to write your views. You watch a lot of things on TV. You will be able to write your views on coronavirus. That is up to you. You can do it as a home activity, and you can see how far the grammatical mistakes and the sentence mistakes you are able to avoid. So when you are given a picture presentation, you have to present your answer without a grammar mistake, without a spelling mistake, without a punctuation mistake. It should be so perfectly, the sentences should be understood by the people correcting the answer paper. Now I have given an example picture of a mountain. This is a picture of a mountain. This is more like a Himalayan mountain. How it will be covered with snow. The snow-capped mountains of the Himalayas. Now my views on the picture. I am writing my views. You are free to write your views. This is a picture of a mountain range. It is covered with snow. What I observe, I am writing. It's what is understood by my mind. Once on looking at the picture, I just understand that it is a picture of a mountain range. It's covered with snow. This picture is beautiful to see. So it's very, very beautiful. At the first sight, it's very, very beautiful. The path leading to the mountain range must be a tough one. Now people, when they reach the mountain ranges, how they climb the mountain, the path must have been a very tough one. So they must have shot this picture from a helicopter. This is not just a real life, a person going and shooting a mountain range. It is not an easy job. Maybe however they have shot the picture, whether they have traveled really to the place or they have taken a helicopter there and they have shot a picture. My view is they must have shot this picture from a helicopter. This is how you express your views on a picture. The sentences must be perfect with proper grammar, proper spelling mistakes, and proper words. There shouldn't be any punctuation errors also. Thank you.